Finally, after years of endless waiting, heartbreaking delays, and crushed dreams, some real good news is here for 2026. If you've been stuck in visa backlogs, praying for your green card, or watching your family separation drag on forever, this changes everything. U.S. immigration just dropped major updates: faster green card processing, streamlined visas, and real movement on family and employment cases that were frozen for months. Some families are finally seeing interview notices, approvals speeding up, and new digital systems cutting wait times dramatically. This is the breakthrough you've been waiting for in 2026. Hey dreamers, fighters, and future Americans, whether you're a skilled professional, a loving spouse, parent, or sibling separated by borders, I know your struggle. The sleepless nights, the endless paperwork, the what-ifs. You're not alone anymore. But here's what I need to know from you right now. Are you currently waiting for a green card or visa in 2026? Which category are you in? Family-based, employment, or marriage? What's the biggest immigration challenge you're facing today? Drop your answers in the comments below. Let's connect, support each other, and I'll personally reply to as many as possible. Your story could help thousands watching right now. If this gave you even a spark of hope, smash that like button right now. It helps spread this good news to more people who need it. Watch till the end for full details, timelines, and pro tips to speed up your case. Don't miss out. Your American dream is closer than ever. Turn on notifications and let's go. This hook starts with high-energy excitement, builds emotional connection, delivers quick value, asks engaging questions for comments, and ends with a strong like CTA for virality. Perfect for maximum watch time and algorithm boost in 2026. And let me tell you, this moment right now feels different. After months and sometimes years of watching your case sit in limbo, staring at the same status update day after day, something is finally shifting inside the system. Families who filed years ago are suddenly getting interview notices. Some spouses and parents of U.S. citizens are seeing their adjustment of status cases move from stuck to approved in record time for their category. Employment-based applicants in certain priority dates are watching the visa bulletin give them breathing room they haven't had in a long time. It's not perfect, I'll be honest with you, but these small wins are adding up, and they could mean everything for your future. I've been following U.S. immigration for years, talking to hundreds of you in the comments, and I can feel the energy changing in 2026. The visa bulletin for recent months has shown real forward movement, especially in family-sponsored categories. F1, which is for unmarried adult sons and daughters of U.S. citizens, jumped forward by several months. F2B for unmarried adult children of green card holders moved too. Even F4 for brothers and sisters of U.S. citizens saw some progress. And F2A for spouses and young children of green card holders remains current for everyone, no waiting on the visa number itself. That means if your priority date is eligible, you can actually file or move forward without that extra barrier hanging over your head. Now, why is this happening? A few things are coming together. USCIS has been pushing more digital processing, and some offices are clearing older cases faster than before. For certain immediate relative cases, spouses, parents, and unmarried kids under 21 of U.S. citizens, concurrent filing of I-130 and I-485 is still giving people a combined timeline of around 14 to 20 months in the best scenarios. That's not overnight, but it's movement when many of us expected total standstill. Employment-based folks in EB1 or those with premium processing are also seeing some relief, though backlogs are still heavy in EB2 and EB3 for countries like India and China. I want you to picture this. Imagine waking up one morning, checking your USCIS account, and instead of another "case remains pending," you see "interview scheduled." That's already happening for more people this year. Consulates abroad are issuing more immigrant visas in categories that were slowed down last year. The National Visa Center is actively reviewing files that sat untouched. This isn't random luck. It's the result of internal directives and some extra resources being directed toward family cases that have been waiting the longest. But here's where I get real with you, because I don't want to sugarcoat anything. The overall system still has a massive backlog. Over 11 million cases pending at the end of last fiscal year. Processing times for many I-130 petitions from green card holders can stretch 20 to 35 months. Employment-based green cards in some categories still take 10 to 35 months or longer after the petition is approved. And yes, there are new security reviews and policy changes affecting applicants from certain countries. Some immigrant visa processing has pauses or extra vetting for high-risk categories, which is creating challenges for people from those nations. If you're in one of those situations, it feels incredibly unfair, and my heart goes out to you. The key is knowing exactly where you stand and what steps can protect your case right now. For example, if you're adjusting status inside the United States, make sure your medical exam form I-693 is submitted together with your I-485. That change from late 2024 is still in effect and helps avoid extra requests for evidence. Interviews are being scheduled more consistently, so prepare as if yours is coming soon. Gather fresh documents, practice answering questions about your relationship or job offer honestly and clearly. Small details matter more than ever. Let's talk about marriage-based green cards specifically, because so many of you are in this boat. If you married a U.S. citizen and filed concurrently, you're in one of the stronger positions in 2026. Many couples are reporting approval times closer to the lower end of the range when everything is filed completely and accurately the first time. Avoid the common mistakes, like forgetting to include proof of bona fide marriage or submitting outdated financial support forms. Those can add months of delay through RFEs. Instead, over-document your life together. Joint bank accounts, leases, insurance, photos, affidavits from friends and family. Show the officer that this is real. For parents of U.S. citizens, the path is often faster too. Once the I-130 is approved and a visa number is available, which it usually is for immediate relatives, you can move to adjustment or consular processing. Some parents I've heard from recently received their green cards within 12 to 18 months total. That's life-changing when you've been separated from your children for years. Employment-based dreamers, listen up. If you have an approved I-140 in EB1 Extraordinary Ability, Multinational Executive, or Outstanding Researcher, premium processing can still get you through that step quickly, and then I-485 waits are more manageable in 2026 for many nationalities. EB2 and EB3 are tougher with per-country limits, but some dates are inching forward. Keep checking the monthly visa bulletin like your future depends on it, because it does. And if your employer can file for perm labor certification efficiently, that's still the foundation for many success stories. One thing that's helping more people is better online tools from USCIS. Their case status online is more responsive, and some applicants are using the new dashboard features to track trends. You can see estimated processing times by service center, which helps set realistic expectations. If your case is outside normal times, you can submit an inquiry or contact your congressperson for help, politely but persistently. I also want to address the emotional side, because this process breaks people. The uncertainty, the fear of one small mistake derailing years of effort, the nights you lie awake wondering if you'll ever hold your loved ones on American soil again. You're not weak for feeling that. You're human. And you're fighting for something beautiful, a chance to build a stable life, contribute your skills, raise your family in safety and opportunity. Every approval story I read in the comments gives me hope, and it should give you hope too. Now, practical tips to speed things up in your own case. First, file everything as completely as possible, as double-check forms, use the latest editions, include every requested document, and more. Second, respond to any USCIS notice immediately, within the deadline, preferably sooner. Third, consider premium processing where available. It costs more, but can shave months off key steps. Fourth, if you're abroad, work closely with your local U.S. embassy or consulate and keep your NVC case updated with current addresses and contact info. Fifth, and this one is huge, stay healthy and keep your records current. Green card renewals via I-90 are taking longer this year, sometimes over 8 months, so if yours is expiring soon, file early. Sixth, build a strong support network. Join reputable immigration forums, follow trusted attorneys, and connect with others in your exact category. Sharing what worked for them can save you time and heartbreak. Looking ahead through the rest of 2026, experts are watching to see if more resources will flow into USCIS or if policy shifts will create new bottlenecks. The administration has focused heavily on enforcement and security, which impacts processing for everyone. But the good news is that family unity cases are still getting priority in many offices. Some reports show interview notices picking up for spouses and parents. Adjustment of status cases that felt frozen are now moving again. If you're in a country facing extra vetting, don't lose hope entirely. Many cases are still progressing after additional review. Work with an experienced attorney who knows how to navigate these extra steps. Prepare strong evidence showing you meet all eligibility requirements and pose no risk. For those on temporary visas, H-1B, L-1, F-1 OPT transitioning to employment green cards, keep your status valid while waiting. File extensions on time. Some H-1B reforms are in place, but if you have a solid job offer and approved I-140, you're in a better position to weather changes. Naturalization is another bright spot for many. People who already have their green cards are getting citizenship approvals faster in some service centers. If you've held your green card for the required time, usually 5 years, or 3 if married to a U.S. citizen, start preparing your N-400 now. Good moral character